Jẹ́ kí music máa pèsè.
Akọniwájú adájọ́ lẹ́gbẹ́gbẹ́ bọ̀ mi ò ọmọ mọ́ni. Tó bá lẹ́jọ́ tó bá fẹ́ bá lọ́yà kó lọ rí lọ́yà mọ́ni.
Samuel, mo ti wá ẹ délé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí mi bá ẹ níbo gan ló ń sùn lò ó gbẹ́dìbò. Ọ̀rọ̀ ara mi ti sú mi lù yìí. Bí mo ṣe ń wo ìdán, mo sì láti mi ò ní padà sílé. Sílé ìbò. Nàìjíríà of course, pẹ̀lú bí mo ti lákàtà láti dé lù yìí. Àtúwá dé bẹ̀ tán. Orí ọwọ́ bákan náà ni èyí iṣẹ́ àárí kò sí fọkànbalẹ̀. Bí mo bá rìn lórí títì, níṣe ni màá máa wo fẹ̀tùfẹ̀tù bí olè tó fẹ́ jáṣọ bí lọ́jà tóbi tó wọ ọlọ́pàá bá tẹ̀ mí. Wọ́n kàn fún sọ̀kò sí Nàìjíríà ní kódà bí mo bá fi lè kọjá aago 5 ìdájí kí n tó bọ́ síta nínú ilé. Tí home office bá ká mi mọ́lé, tèmi bá mi nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ń fi àjẹ mi. Ojútà ìnúwé ìgbélu ìlọ. Ohun tó kéré gbà tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ nípa ìyáàfin Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ lọ́yà olùdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners. Wọ́n wà ní second floor 4016 Bowen Street, Woodlands nílùú London. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni 020-8309-8808 tàbí 07885-605-072. Ìwé ìgbélú ìrọ̀rùn bá dé lọ́dọ̀ ìyáàfin Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé kẹsùn wọn níbẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners. Samuel, mo ti wá ẹ délé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà tí mi bá ẹ níbo gan ló ń sùn lò ó gbẹ́dìbò. Ọ̀rọ̀ ara mi ti sú mi lù yìí. Bí mo ṣe ń wo ìdán, mo sì gbà tí mi ò ní padà sílé. Sílé ìbò. Nàìjíríà of course, pẹ̀lú bí mo ti lákàtà láti dé lù yìí. Àtúwá dé bẹ̀ tán. Orí ọwọ́ bákan náà ni èyí iṣẹ́ àárí kò sí fọkànbalẹ̀. Bí mo bá rìn lórí títì, níṣe ni màá máa wo fẹ̀tùfẹ̀tù bí olè tó fẹ́ jáṣọ bí lọ́jà torí tó wọ ọlọ́pàá bá tẹ̀ mí. Wọ́n kàn fún sọ̀kò sí Nàìjíríà ní kódà bí mo bá fi lè kọjá aago 5 ìdájí kí n tó bọ́ síta nínú ilé. Tí home office bá ká mi mọ́lé, tèmi bá mi nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ń fi àjẹ mi. Ojútà ìnúwé ìgbélu ìlọ. Ohun tó kéré gbà tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ nípa ìyáàfin Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ lọ́yà olùdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners. Wọ́n wà ní second floor 4016 Bowen Street, Woodlands nílùú London. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni 020-8309-8808 tàbí 07885-605-072. Ìwé ìgbélú ìrọ̀rùn bá dé lọ́dọ̀ ìyáàfin Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé kẹsùn wọn níbẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners.
Ìwé ìgbèlú ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé. Good afternoon. I have to apologize for the lateness in our starting up today. That was as a result of some program that held on before my time, and I haven't got choice. You have to follow the procedure in the studio for them to allow them to finish before I can come on. So my apologies to that effect. You know, I've been around before 2 o'clock, but I have to wait for them to finish, you know, before I can come on. I want to appreciate all of you waiting for me patiently. I want to let you know that I cannot do it alone without you. My name has not changed, Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé. I'm a qualified solicitor in the United Kingdom, and I'm a legal practitioner, practice on immigration. I'm a specialist in immigration and nationality law, which means that I cater and I understand the in-depth of the law, guiding entry, remain, and overseas applications to the United Kingdom. So we wine and die with the people of authority, the stakeholders, so we know exactly when the law change and what to do when it changes. Today we're talking about the issue of seminar coming up in Lagos State. And please, 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 I want you to pass message to your family member. I beg of you. I want you to pass message on to your family in Nigeria. I think some of them need seminar more than you guys in England here. So please forward this, share this, and let it reach people as much as we can. You know, but please, we need to start making payments into the account. The account details are out there on my wall. It's a Zenith Bank account. You need to check with me when you are making your payment so that you don't pay into wrong account. Make sure you check with me and you are paying into Brightway Consulting and Logistics, and it's only 10,000 naira, which is much cheaper than the consultation fee of 30,000 naira. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So it's the live program right now, Nigeria 101.1 FM. Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé is my name. We're in the United Kingdom. Time now in UK is 2:28. 2:28 in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much. I want to recognize all of you, but there is no time to be mentioning names because we're in studio now. But I thank you all for coming on one by one, and I recognize you. The seminar that is coming up in Lagos It's coming up on the 2nd of December. It's coming up on the 2nd of December. Thank you. It's coming up on the 2nd of December, and it's 11 o'clock, and it's taking place at Excellence Hotel Conference Center in Ogba Ojudu. You know where Aguda is, the roundabout, that's where the big hotel is. We have paid for it already, so it's not a joke. It's a serious matter. Okay, my number is 07908 628 07908 628 It's on the front of that thing that I put on now. It's on the front of notification. 07908 628 is the mobile number. Please, people need to start making payment into the account because it's going to be first come, first serve. If we are filled up, we are filled up. I cannot help. But the money has to be paid into the bank account. Once you paid, you will gain entry. So that's not a problem. So, but it's not thank you, Mr. Yinka. You understand? Once you have paid, you'll be able to gain entry. So it's going to involve handouts, which is the training package. The essence of that seminar is to look at the physical situation as to why people are being refused to come to United Kingdom for holidays. Why people are being refused when they want to come and study. Why they're being refused when they come in to play music, entertainment. Why they're being refused when they are coming to play sports. Why they're being refused when they are coming to establish business in the United Kingdom. What have they done wrong? We want to look at it. We want to look at various opportunities available for people to travel and visit United Kingdom. We want to look at real life form and see refusal notice itself and see the language spoken by the entry clearance officers. If it's possible, there will be 1 or 2 of them on ground on that day. But I'm not giving you 100% guarantee. But if it's possible, 1 or 2 of the officers will be on ground at the training center to spice it up a bit. We want to see what pastors can do when they have church in Nigeria, whether they are allowed to have branches in England, and what type of visa they can obtain without stress, and their family member can enjoy that lifestyle with them in England. We want to avoid, as much as we can, people overstaying their visas in the United Kingdom. Encourage them to finish their holiday and return successfully so that they can come back again. We want to look at how invitation letters are wording. The wordings in the invitation letter, we want to check it. We want to look at situation whereby you have been given a letter by a family member previously, and he or she is now feeling too big, thinking that he's doing you a favor and not giving you another letter. We want to see and explain to you that you can still travel to United Kingdom without him or her. So there are so many things we want to check, but majorly, Nigerian refusing letters are so huge. They are so huge. For example, this is a typical refusal letter that's sent to me this morning, and I have advised the owner to make sure that she makes herself available to attend this upcoming seminar, so that we'll be able to cater for the problem on ground there. You know, I have looked at the reason for refusal there. Unfortunately, I cannot download it here, you know. But she was refused because she wants to travel to United Kingdom. She needs my advice on the visa refusal to UK. So she wants to know whether she has right to appeal against the decision of the entry clearance officers. These are the things we want to look into on that day. We want to check it one by one and see exactly what can be done. The reason why people are being refused. When you are coming to join your child, your parents in the UK, we want to see documents. We want to look at the application, method of application, and look at how you can get your child into the country. We want to look at some mistakes parents that are in the UK usually made when they want to bring the kids that they have left in Nigeria many years back to come and join them and not putting necessary documentation. We want to look at Nigerian birth certificates and see how it can be made, how it can be put in without need to, to alter it. We want to look at the passports, Nigerian passport, and see how we can have relationship with the passport officers and see how passport can be done and be made, issued within certain time. These are the things that we are lacking, you know. So that's the essence of the training. Our training want to cater for so many things on that day. So it's a full day training from 11 o'clock till 4:30. Exactly 4:30 we will round up, but it's going to start 11 o'clock till 4:30 because we want to encourage people to keep to time and to make sure that they understand what exactly the entry clearance officers is seeking. What is entry clearance? We want to look at it on that day. Why do we say entry clearance? Why do we need entry clearance to United Kingdom? We're looking at things like that on that day. We're not going to make it boring because we're going to be in groups at the end of the day and ask people to work things out and look at scenarios and answer questions by themselves. At the same time, we're going to advertise Debrecen University in Hungary at large on that day. So parents and adults that want to attend that university in Hungary, should be available to fill in forms for admission on that day. So we have so many things available. That day you are going to fill in form for us as well that you attend our training. You're going to fill in whether you have traveled to United Kingdom before or you have not attended or you have not traveled before. You're going to let us know. So we will tell you exactly things to expect when you are coming to UK. We will look at issue of bank accounts, you know. We will look at issue of bank accounts. How much money do you have to have in account when you're coming on holiday? How much money do you have to have in account when you're coming as a student? And how long does the money need to be in the account for? Those are the things we want to look at, you know. So the whole idea is to have good relationship. It's only 10,000 naira. And you have to pay into the bank account directly, please. There is bank account details there on my wall there. So please, and someone has already shared it. I think Yinka has shared it, you know. So we will look into that. Thank you. We want to encourage people. That's the most important thing, you know, so that we can do things rightfully and see if we can avoid that refusal all the time. A lot of people are saying that what is in the UK, a lot of things are in the United Kingdom. Trust me. But you don't have to get yourself stuck in there. You know, you get your freedom by coming in and out and gain your respect. And that's what we want to encourage people. So we want to look at things like that. We want to look at visas for wives that are coming to join their husband and husband that are coming to join their wife. We're looking at things like that on that day. A lot of wives and husband has been refusing. They have been receiving refusal notice as a result of their husband in the UK or their wife in the UK feeling too big to use lawyer and get it done by themselves without looking at the complexity of the law. Immigration law changes from time to time, so it's an administrative law, so it's difficult, it's complex. So we need to get it right properly, you know. So it changes. So I want to encourage people from time to time to please pass it on to your family and friends that need us most, you know. Pass this to your family and friends that need us most so that we can get things done properly. I've received a lot of samples of refusal notice from people. They want to know whether they can appeal against the decision. Thank you, Shilebo Abimbola. Thanks, my dear. You know, they want to know whether they can appeal against the decision. It depends. But I'm not giving anything out anymore until that beautiful day. We will be live on Echo FM radio, Echo radio. You know, we're going to advertise it on Echo radio for people on the grassroots because it's not everybody on grassroots are on Facebook. So we don't want to focus on Facebook alone for our adverts. We want to deal with the radio channel and the television in Nigeria. But luckily, this is a radio channel that I'm speaking on from now, so people can pick it up while they are driving and send it to their family member. You know, when I do things, I am not being proud. I will make sure I do it properly so that my name doesn't go down unnecessarily, you know, and I stand corrected. If you have any issue, you let me know directly. Please don't pay anybody. Pay into the bank accounts, because when we check bank details and we can't find your full name and reference number there on that day, you will not gain entry, and you have to bring the payment slip into the training center as well. It's only 10,000 naira for gate fee. It's for not only for individual, it's also for ticketing offices that are assisting people to fill visa, and for all those who are hanging around at and Bank Anthony area for submission of visa for people and helping them to fill in fast lane. You know, you need to ensure, thank you, you need to ensure that you get this training done properly. Once you get this training, you can do it yourself. It's DIY, but you need this training from someone like us that have experience at large. And you're going to have a training pack, so you will see how it's done. We will put in forms for you as well. Sample forms will be there for you to go through, and we will go through forms with you on the acetate on our projector on that day. So we're not doing it on anyhow. We're doing it properly on the day. You should expect someone like us who are coming all the way from England to come and give training in Nigeria, to have all the equipment that is required to get the training done. I will have contact with my British High Commission office, you know, so that they will be aware of my presence for that training on ground. And that is crucial to us. You know, if it's possible, we will cover it on the television. But if it's not possible, we will ask them to take it on after a while, you know, to take the video, and then they can use it, you know. You can make payments through, just make payment to the account anyway and use your name as reference. We will see it on that day, so don't worry. Just make payments, whether bank transfer. I think most people in Nigeria can do bank transfer now, so you don't have any problem. So just do bank transfer, but please put your name as reference and make sure that you have something to show us on that day. But you will be covered, don't worry. Once you make payments here, please put your name as the reference for us. I beg of you, you know. So who are these people that the training is majorly made for? It's made for individuals that want to travel to United Kingdom, the wife, the husband, the family, the brother, the sisters that have been refused, the first timer, the practitioners in Nigeria. It's made for you. You can come, it's not a problem. The ticketing office that is issuing tickets all the time, you have to be there as well. You can come, make payments. You can have representative from your office, 1 or 2 people to come and take handout and come and take notes as well. That can assist you in your day-to-day business as well, so that things can be done on local ground, on local level properly. You know, that's the whole idea. Having a British education is to take it down to the grassroots and educate people exactly what the British government is seeking for. A lot of people say, why is it important? It's important. UK is important because there are so many countries that want to be to their level, but they can't. I travel far and wide and east and south. I've seen people that want to travel to UK. They are in Dubai, they are in Qatar, and they are still begging that they want to come to United Kingdom because they cannot find job over there. No matter how hard it is here, there is still many people that can assist you and show you the way. So we want to avoid people overstaying. Get a visa, come in and go, come in and go. We want to look at various ways that you can come into work and go back without overstaying. Let's go to today's topic about immigration and nationality law. Let me encourage people to call into the studio now on 07908 628240, 07908 628240. I want to encourage you to call in now. Thank you very much, Jokes. Exactly. Information is very important. If you don't have the correct information, you will pay dearly for your mistake. Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, I love you guys. I love you with your understandings of education. Education is very important and information is crucial, you know. So I really, really want to encourage you guys because that is mostly important to me. And that's the only way we can get things done properly. So I really want to encourage you guys to understand that we will be doing it properly on that day. We will be correcting mistakes. I have received many forms in advance now. I've received many refusal notices. But I want to do them a favor because I'm going to be on ground. So the favor I want to do them is to let them know that they don't have to pay that 30,000 naira that they usually pay for consultation. They should pay into the account for the training, which is 10,000 naira, and come and see Tokunbo Olagbaye face to face on the grassroots level. Like I said, it is possible that I will have the entry clearance officer or officers there. So I will be making my visit to our British High Commission office, immediately to the consulate office, and tender and release myself there immediately as one of their citizens on ground in Nigeria because of the training pack and it's involved British visa, I have to release myself immediately and let them aware of my presence, you know, on ground. Normally, I don't have to because it's my country. Nigerian is mine. But because of the sensitivity of the program, they need to be aware of it, you know, because they know that I have all the tools and materials and qualifications to handle this kind of situation. But I just want their backup. I want backup, you know. A lawyer of my caliber must always have backup from the British Foreign Office. You know, I must always have backup in any country that I go to lecture or to advocate. Unless if I went on a social visit, then I don't have to declare myself. But if it's on a work basis like this, seminar, training, advocacy work, I must declare that I'm around so that I can have backup. So the whole idea is to encourage all of you that are out there. Tokunbo Olagbaye will be in Nigeria on that day. Tokunbo Olagbaye will be in Nigeria Tokunbo Olagbaye will be in Nigeria on that day, you know. So the whole idea is that the mistakes that has been made will be corrected and we'll get things done properly. With that, I beg your pardon, there's a test that came in from hierarchy upstairs. So that's why we are smiling here, because it came from the above in Nigeria. And that's why we're smiling on that thing. Anyway, 2nd of December is a good day. And whether it's rain or not, we will take care of the day. You know, God will be in control for us. Excellence Hotel, Aguda, Ogba, Ojedu, it's at the roundabout. And if you're familiar with your Lagos very well, you find it there. There is always a high intensity of security. Police are always around, you know, around that building, taking care of that building. And majority of the police officers that are around that are usually around know me very well. So they always give me my protection as well because I look after them. So we'll be having police officers around. So don't be scared when you see them. Anyway, you're not scared of your Nigerian police. If it's in England, you will be when you see their presence. So they're going to be around. There is nothing to worry about. There's going to be drinks and biscuits coming from England. Foreign biscuit and foreign drinks. Foreign cups and foreign handouts. And pen. You're going to have everything on that day. So you will see the difference between my training pack and what you may have seen on the grassroots before. What is worth doing? It's worth doing very well. That is my swagger of life. So we are live in the studio right now, Nigeria 101.1 FM, UK time. It's 2:47. If you have questions regarding leave to remain, or regarding the seminar that I've just mentioned in Nigeria, call me right now on 07908 628240, 07908 628240. If you have any question regarding the seminar coming up or regarding renewal of your status in the United Kingdom, call me right now on 07908 628240. A lot of people want me to address the... Okay, Mr. Azan. Okay. I trust you for the day. Okay, sir. When am I coming to Ghana? Well, if you arrange Ghana for me, I should be down Ghana very shortly, but not now, not this year anymore. This year has already run to an end. So we will not be able to do Accra this year. We will definitely be doing Accra sometimes next year, but Accra is not this year. I have a lot of people on grassroots in Accra, and even in their entry clearance there, you know. And my friend's mother is working with the embassy, so I have a lot of people on grassroots in Accra, but we're not doing Accra this year anymore. Ghana is going to be next year. We cannot do Ghana this year anymore. We have run out of time. We only cater for Lagos and then return back and finish up what is left in England and patch it up before we run to the Christmas. And that's what we are doing. We've checked our diary. As soon as we return back from Lagos, we will clear off what we have. But before then, From Indiana. That is America, isn't it? Yeah. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, according to United Kingdom time.
Good morning, dear.
Okay. You are coming from Indiana in the United States, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you. How can I help you?
Yeah. I want to ask how the United States citizen can get a work permit in United Kingdom. Is it possible, or?
I can't hear you, sir. I can't hear you, sir.
I said I want to ask of how the United States citizen can get a work permit in the United Kingdom.
How United States citizen?
Yeah, can get a work permit in the United Kingdom.
And how old is the United States citizen?
Can get a work permit in the United Kingdom.
He can't get work permits, yeah. But the situation will now remain the same like people that are coming from non-US country or non-European, which means that you have to look at the available job skills that we have in the United Kingdom and apply through one of them to get your license. So the company must have license for you before you can get work permits to work in the UK. A US citizen can only come in on free visa for visit, tourist. Immediately after that, they have to apply. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much.
Cheers,
God
sir.
bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me reiterate that question in case people didn't get it well. A gentleman called from United States, Indiana. Basically, he wants to know whether it's possible for you, our US citizen can get work permit in the United Kingdom. Now, it has gone beyond tourists. So, of course, you have to look for available job on our site. Apply and make sure that the company you're applying through has sponsorship license. And then they will sponsor you to come into UK. It depends on the class of jobs. There are some that you don't have to go through that hassle. There are some that an employer must get involved and get the license for you. So those are the things we will look at again in Nigeria on that beautiful day. The pastors that have churches in Nigeria, a lot of them do not know that they can have Minister of Religion visa to come to United Kingdom. And you can also have it for your family to benefit from. Yeah, if you have entered United Kingdom on a fiancé visa, you can get married in the United Kingdom. And you can even turn it around to a spouse visa. Don't forget, once you have gained that entry into the United Kingdom, that visa can be turned around inside. I even researched on it today. So yes, you can turn around, you know. So I don't think you will have any problem in regarding to that. So the pastors I'm talking about here, you will need to think of having a branch in the United Kingdom, church branch. So if you have church branch, you must have a minister that is present and settled in the United Kingdom, controlling it for you. But you must be able to show that you are the general overseer of that church in Nigeria. You have to show some qualifications to fit in. You know, I don't want to give everything out here. I'm getting some warning. You know, so you have to go through some other things and get the application done perfectly. If you want to call, I'm on 07908 628 240. 07908 628 240. That's the call I'm on now. That's the number that you can reach me on now. So the whole idea is that we'll take it back, but let me deal with the delay in England on applications now, and let me talk about the immigrants, my clients, my farms that are moving addresses like yo-yo. You see, if you are changing address carelessly, your biometric card will go missing in the transit. Because I realized lately that the Secretary of State is now sending some of the biometric cards to client's address and send me the bundle. So which means I'm in charge of the bundle sometimes, and then the biometric cards goes to client. There are about 10 cases in my office at the moment that we are trying to trace back and see. They have granted them almost 2-3 months. In fact, some of them may probably be online and trying to listen to me. But unfortunately, the biometric card hasn't arrived. And the system says within 10 days we should call for. We have done everything within our capacity in my office. The Secretary of State agents, they are yet to respond to tell us exactly what went wrong. In other words, some people have returned back to me and said they received it in their home address. So you really have to be careful. If you change address and you don't change it with us or change it with the Secretary of State, and Secretary of State decided to send it to the address you gave us on letter of authority or on one of the documents, you are going to be at a big loss because they are not going to reissue it. So I really, really would advise that people should consider the address carefully. 07908 628 240. 07908 628 That is the number. Let me see if I can enter something here. It's on 07908 628 240. That is the that's the number. 07908 628 240. That's the number. Thank you. So with regards to the issue of biometric cards that are, getting missing at the moment, it's as a result of either the Secretary of State department, some of them changed departments and things just got messed up, or the decision maker did not issue one at all, or thirdly, it was issued and sent to client address directly, because we have instances to show that it was sent to client's address and those clients didn't change their address, so they received it. But those that changed address did not receive it, so we don't know how far now. So we're still tracing back and trying to investigate, but it does not come to my office. It was the documents that came to my office.
Hello.
Yeah, hello there. Hi.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
First of all, I just want to ask if we could pay the 10,000 naira for the seminar over here in UK.
You have to pay to the account. Yeah, you can pay from here. Go to your agents here.
Yeah.
Go to your agents in London and tell them to and give our Nigerian office account details to them for them to pay the money on your behalf. And what you will need to do is to scan it to people that is going to come to training on that day, to bring that scanning for us.
Okay.
Because we will trace it back to the date of payment in that case.
Okay. All right. And secondly, I have this question. I have a 2.5-year visa and my son as well. And I have a partner now, which I have another son for him. So I'm just going to find out if it's possible, if I can apply with the 2.5-year visa that I have with my son for him, because he doesn't have a stay at the moment.
And is it the father of your son?
No, he's a stepdad.
Was there a marriage certificate?
No.
Can you see if you can book an appointment for advice, please?
Okay, I'll do that. But I don't have the address to your office. You know, if it's possible.
I'll put everything is on my wall, but I'll put it there. But this number you are calling me on, call it after 10 or so on Monday.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear.
Yeah, God bless.
Thank you, my dear. That was a very good question for us. So for those family members that are assisting their family in Nigeria to make payments, you can instruct your agent to pay money here on behalf of that person and use that person's surname as reference, and then scan the copy of payment to that person WhatsApp, so that he or she will bring it along on that day to show us, because we are going to trace everything back before people can gain entry. No payment, no entry. So we will trace it back. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi there.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is that Tokumba?
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I have a question I want to ask.
Please go
Am
ahead.
I on here?
You're on here, yes. You are in a public arena where people can hear your voice. The whole world can hear you.
Yes. I have a question I just want to ask quickly. It's regarding my partner. It's in Nigeria, and I wanted him to come back to UK. But when he has been in UK, he was a student, and he has finished his studies, but he would like to come back and join me here in the United Kingdom. But we don't know how to go about it.
That's the purpose of the seminar coming up now. So you probably will have to advise the person to join us up on the seminar day. Look at my wall and read the message there.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can ask him to come for seminar. Please, that's the whole idea of seminar. That's the reason why we are creating this seminar. I need paper.
Okay. All right.
So that they will...
All right. God bless you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
All right.
So the whole idea of that seminar is for people that their partner has gone to Nigeria and they want to return back. We want to look at deportation. Those that have been deported on family ground, we want to see how you can return back to England. So we'll be looking at deportation on that day. We'll be looking at deportation. We'll be looking at returning residents. So there's so much to cover, and it's a whole day training. So you know that the money you are paying is what, it's not bad. Others are charging 25,000-30,000. But as my position, I don't want to do that. I want people to just get what I want them to get. My blessing is from God, it's not from anybody. So returning residents, those who got indefinite leave to remain and they have stayed in Nigeria for 2 years or more, and many of them have stuck in Nigeria. I want to look at their situation on that day and see how we can get them back into England. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sister.
Ma'am, please, I have a question. I'm a EU citizen living here right now in the UK. I've been here for a year and I have been working full time without any benefits. And I have a 5-month baby. So I have to stop the full-time job in August because of my baby for childcare, so I can take care of him properly. So I'm looking for a part-time job now. So my fear is that I have not applied for this blue card. And I don't know if it's possible to apply with my old pay slip.
Hold on, you came to UK when?
In October, October.
Are you working?
Last year.
Okay, last year, not this year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're not currently working?
Yeah, I've stopped working in August this year.
You will have to show them the pay slips that you are exercising treaty right.
Yes, I have the pay slip. I have my P45 too.
So you are only going to apply for for residence permits, not permanent now.
Yes, ma'am.
And they are saying that it's not really necessary, but if you want to, you can do so. But it is those that have spent 5 years that system will be good for at the moment. Although I've applied for so many people, but because of the backlogs now, the Secretary of State agents are now wary of that backlogs. So they are trying to spread the news now that people should not apply if they have not spent up to 5 years.
Okay, ma. Thank you very much, ma. Because I was kind of worried because I stopped working this August because of my baby's just 5 months, and I'm looking for something that is not full time again. So I was kind of worried that maybe I will not be able to apply for it. But now that I have gotten the right information from me, God bless you, ma.
That's fine. That's fine.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah.
Eshe, ma.
Eshe. The situation here is tense with regards to application into the Secretary of State office in England. The situation is quite tense, The situation is quite tense in England. The delay is quite heavy, I would say so. The delay is quite heavy. So as a result of that, what we're trying to do is to follow the instructions coming in from the homeland to advise people what to do and what not to do. You're not under pressure if you're Europeans. You're not under pressure. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
First thing I want to ask, is it compulsory to speak English because I want to speak in Yoruba now?
Go ahead.
Okay. Because I've seen everybody speaking in English.
I know, because we have a lot of non-Yoruba speakers online. That's why.
Oh, sure. Question mi ma mo fẹ́ bèrè ma ṣé ó ní nǹkan tí èèyàn lè ṣe because ìgbà tí mo wọlé iná àlejò ni mo gbé wá tó jẹ́ oṣù mẹ́fà mọ́. Ó dẹ̀ di tán tipẹ́tipẹ́. But ní 2014, mo ní èèyàn kan jẹ́ pé mi àti ẹ̀jọ́ ń dé. I apply under the living in together. But nígbà yẹn mà kò tí pé ọdún méjì. So wọ́n refuse on that. And ẹni tó jẹ́ partner mi nígbà yẹn náà, ó ní ọmọ ọkùnrin kan náà. Ṣé ọba tí wọ́n apply pé ni mò ń take care. But wọ́n jẹ́ ni pé àwọn ò rí enough evidence pé mò ń take care ọmọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣáà refuse ẹ̀ nígbà yẹn láti 2014. But later ma ní 2015, èmi àti ẹ̀ wá marry in traditional way ma. Mo wá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ma, is there anything tí wọ́n lè ṣe but àtìgbà yẹn náà kò tí sọmọ náà but a ṣe ń try.
Bọ̀ ṣe bóun lọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ma, ó ná ọmọ kan tẹ́lẹ̀ ma.
There is evidence of 2 years of living together.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ma, lórí àtìgbà yẹn náà àṣìjọ wà papọ̀.
Ẹgbẹ́wé yẹn wá kí n yẹ̀wò jàre, let me vet it. Let me look at the reason for refusal. Yeah, book appointment and let me look at why you were refused.
Okay, ma.
I didn't say you should leave your lawyer, but come for consultation.
No problem, ma.
Yeah.
Ma.
Okay, dear. All right, bye. Because that similar case was just 2 or 3 of them were just granted last year. We are now budget not granting one. I want to that the government rely on my book. So my reason that she felt refused. I can't see any reason why that application was refused. It can be refused. I can't see any reason. Anyway, the delay we are talking about is heavy. So the earlier the better now. If you meet any of the rules under immigration rules, then we need to look at it quickly and put your application in before Christmas. Because when Christmas is coming, thank you, Anatafe. Thank you so much. I love you too. When Christmas is coming, do you understand? When Christmas is coming, they usually do Father Christmas for my office. I don't know about any other offices, but my office always receive Christmas present from the agents, from the Secretary of State agents, because they are going home and they always want to give me Christmas present. So I would advise you, if you are still out there and you met any of the requirements under immigration rules, let me give you consultation first and check every requirement, whether you met one of them. And then if we can find you to meet one of them, I think we should go in quickly and make application before Christmas. You never can tell. It could be you're lucky. Hello.
Hello, Ekasuma.
Ekasan.
Yes, ma. Happy Lord for me.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ìbéèrè tí mo fẹ́ béèrè ni pé mo ti pè náà rí pé advice ń gba ẹni tó ká dúró de ọlọ́dún mẹ́wàá. So ọmọ mi máa pọ́dún mẹ́wàá ní lábẹ́ oṣù mélòó kan sí ìsìn. So wọ́n á wò ó pé ṣé anything wà téèyàn lè ṣe before then àbójúgbà tó bá pé tán ni.
Lè ṣe anything. I don't want you to waste money. I have advised initially that you should wait until that child clock 10 years. I think we should wait.
Okay, so when you pay for more,
no, go necessary. Ọlọ́run tó ti ń ṣọ́ yín, a máa ṣọ́ yín lọ. So let's wait. Okay? As soon as the child clock 10 years, we'll be going for the Secretary of State registration.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay? All right, thank you. Yeah, bye. You see, there is no need, because personally, if I want to put in an application for clients and it didn't meet any of the requirements, I have a headache because I want to lie. I'll be having heavy headache because I will not be able to put my words together, and I'll be wasting time, and I'll be picking the application, I'll be picking the application and drop it. Meanwhile, client has paid me, so I don't do it. I don't do it at all. What I do is that I will check the rules and look at the requirements, see if you met any of them, and then I would advise you on the one that you met, and then we can go in smoothly and make our application. Báwa ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ lọ, àní ṣàṣetì. You understand?
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Ekasan, ma.
Ekasan.
Táwọn olórúkọ ma. Ẹjọ́ máa mú kàn fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ question kan ni ma. I've been here for 5 years now. Mo dẹ̀ bímọ sí bíbá yìí. So, but ìgbà tí mo ń bímọ yẹn, wọ́n discover pé wọ́n ṣe FMG fún mi back home in Nigeria. So after 2 years, so àwọn nurse àti health work visitor ọmọ mi, they were actually worried that ọmọ mi were at risk of FMG. Although student visa allowance at the moment, ọkọ mi ṣe PhD. So, but àwọn social worker àti kìíní sọ pé àwọn ò fi pé àwọn máa lè jẹ́ kí n gbé ọmọ lọ Naija pé because ó wà at risk of FMG. So I don't know more possibility case yẹn anyway. I don't know if I should dabble into it or not. So
have they got anything in writing to that effect?
The nurse and the doctor, our GP and health visitor sọ pé tí n bá fẹ́ apply, I'm already àti fún mi ní supporting documents to go ahead if I want to apply for her. Tí n bá fẹ́ apply fún ní bíbá kó dúró sí bíbá yìí pé so àwọn already àti support, àwọn already àti back up pẹ̀lú documents, written documents.
Yeah, but in that case, you will be varying your visa from student to asylum.
Which I really don't want to do.
But that's where they are heading for. That's where they are pushing you into. Because they're saying that FGM, female genital mutilation.
Yes, ma'am.
It comes under asylum, refugee.
All right.
And if you are a student and you have visa, what are the things you have mentioned on your application initially?
We won't mention anything, but because
if you have time, come to office for consultation. Let me answer the rest of them because time is against me now.
All right, okay, ma. All right, ma.
No problem. Yeah. Time is of essence. And I see that people are just rushing and trooping in. People are just trooping in, you know. So what I'm going to do is that I will carry on and then I will work from studio straight away. So let me off from studio. Yeah, take me off. And then we can carry on normal like this. You know. Thank you so much, everybody. But let's carry on as normal. Let's carry on. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hold on.
Nigeria, of course, pẹ̀lú bí mo ti làkàkà láti dé ní àtúnwá débẹ̀ tán. Orí ọwọ́ bákan náà ni èyí ṣe àárí òtún sí fọkànbalẹ̀. Mo bá ń rìn lórí títì. Níṣe ni màmá wo fẹ̀tùfẹ̀tù bí olè tó fẹ́ jáṣọ gbé lọ́jà torí tọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá bá tẹ̀ mí. Ọkọ̀ fúnlú ẹ̀sùn ọkọ̀ sí Nàìjíríà ní kódà bí mo bá fi lè kọjá aago 5 ìdájí kí n tó bọ́ síta nínú ilé. Tí ó ń bọ̀ fi bá ká mi wọlé tí mi bá mi nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ń fi àjẹ mi. Ojútà inú ìgbélú ìlọ. Ohun tó kéré gbà tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ nípa ìyáàfin Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ lọ́yà olùdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners. Ọ̀pọ̀ àní second floor 4016 Fourway Street Woodlands nílùú London. Ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni 020-8309-8808 tàbí 0785605-072. Ìwé ìgbélú ìrọ̀rùn bá dé lọ́dọ̀ ìyáàfin Tòkunbọ̀ Lágbàyé kàn sí wọn níbẹ̀. Iléeṣẹ́ Brightway Immigration and Asylum Practitioners.
Okay, we can carry on now. Thank you very much for giving me that time to wait for a minute for the advert to run off. So the studio, we are off from studio now, but we are still inside studio. Hello? Yeah, hi. Carry on, I can hear you. Yeah, Carson. Yeah. You are holding me. If you have used my brain to get that. Okay. Then. Àmì Elédùmarè, àmì Ẹlẹ́dà, àmì Ẹlẹ́dà.
The next program that comes up now is One Full Chapel by
Thank you.
Isaac Okebiora.
Thank you.
But don't worry, it's going to come up right now because we have good news from everywhere, and the good news from Reverend Okibio is good news. Come on, let us listen to the very good news.
All right, thank you so much for your testimony. Thank you. Yeah, bye. She has been following me on since last year. She came on to see me on Facebook, but I've been around for many years. And basically, she managed to gather all the information that I've been putting out there, and she put in the application, and she was granted refugee status. Music. So we want to move on smoothly. The question the young person is asking me here, Adele Ebola, good day, ma. I need advice on my brother's case. My parents gave birth to him here in 1964 at Hammersmith Hospital, but didn't take his birth certificate before leaving. How can we go about this issue, ma? I'm not going to advise you on that. The reason why I'm going to be blunt not to advise you on that is that it is not possible for a child born in the United Kingdom not to take the birth certificate before leaving United Kingdom, because they will use the birth certificate to obtain his passport, because that's what my parents used for me before I leave UK. They used my birth certificate from my hospital to get me a British passport before I travel with them to Nigeria. So that question, I am not going to answer it more than that. It's not possible not to take birth certificate. So I will not release information so that we don't give out information on somebody else's documents. Possible. If that person is in Nigeria, he has birth certificate. How did he manage to travel to Nigeria without birth certificate? So I'm sorry, I have to move on to the next one. I'm so sorry because I'm a bit blunt, but that's the right thing for data protection. We have to protect the owner of the document. You know, so there is no way I want to deal with that. Let's look at another question. I've dealt with that. My parents gave birth. No, it's not possible. If he's in Nigeria, he must have traveled with birth certificate now. Yoge, how are you? Thank you, Mora Anuba Ileri Oluwa. Thank you so much. Onotafe, thank you. I love this woman. She's so straight. Thank you. I can't help it, can I? Hello.
Hello, Dano. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Actually, I was watching live on Facebook.
Thank you. Thank you. Go on.
I have a case. I've applied for my wife who's from Yemen. They refused what they call an application because of English test. She failed English test, and she got stuck in UAE because she has to go to UAE to apply for the visa.
Is that where she comes from? I'm a citizen of UAE.
She's not a citizen of UAE, she's a citizen of Yemen, and there's war in Yemen.
So they have to use UAE embassy, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I took her there before the war started in Yemen, and she got stuck in Abu Dhabi. After the war started, she couldn't go back to Yemen because of the war. At the same time, they refused the visa because of the English test, and not because of the financial requirement. It's just English test and accommodation and proof of photographic evidence. Photographic evidence is not a problem, and accommodation is not a problem, but the English test was a problem.
I know it can't be. It can't be for non-English speaking country. It can't be.
Yes, and the problem is she has a child. At the time I applied for the visa, she was pregnant and she gave a birth there in UAE. And God knows how I managed to pay the money for laboring and stuff like this. So we just been through her situation, and now she's there. She cannot go back to Yemen. She's just there, not with her mom and her family.
Yeah, and she cannot seek asylum in Dubai. Yeah, in Abu Dhabi. No, they don't do it there.
They don't do it exactly.
Exactly. So basically, we have to return her back to England.
How we return her back to England?
That's the only option we have now. We need to be thinking of the available method to get her back into England. You will need to find time for consultation and come and see me in the office, but we need to return her back to England.
I would like to come and see you discuss more deeply this case, actually.
Exactly.
And I've got a friend of mine, a colleague of mine who advised me. So her name is Olori.
Okay.
She advised me and she gave me your number. She to call you. So I would like to book an appointment with you and come to your office and discuss this further more.
Okay, would you be good to call me on Monday? You can call this number on Monday so I can get your appointment on my iCloud.
On Monday, actually, I won't be available. I actually work from 10:30 to 5 o'clock.
Keep this number. Call me when you think you'll be available.
On Fridays, how about Fridays?
Yeah, call me. I don't have my diary with me here. That my secretary will have to do the job for me.
When shall I call you again?
Call on Monday, please. Whenever you have time, call on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, anytime. Between 10:30, 4 o'clock or 4:30, call.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, sir. You're most welcome. That is a typical difficult situation. But we need to get the lady back into England because that's where the husband is. We need to get her back into England because she cannot claim asylum in any of the UAE or his neighboring country. You cannot. You know. I want to appreciate you all. I want to leave now because I have many things to do outside studio. Today is Saturday. Okay. Nigeria office number and address. Nigeria office number is on my wall and the address is on my wall. It's not in hidden at all. It's on public. Nigerian office number is on my wall and the address is there. The bank details are also there. So please make use of it. People should start putting their money in their accounts and let us start receiving their alerts so that we can control things. Echo FM is going to obtain our license for the advert straight away on Monday. Echo FM radio is taking up our license. It's going to obtain our advert license, radio license, because I used to do radio thing in Lagos. So the state government said that I should obtain a license now, another one. So I'll be getting my license on Monday for the advert to do radio, television, or anything in Nigeria. So back to normal routine again, and I love it. But the training is not changing. The hall has been booked. Excellence Hotel, Ogba Aguda, Ujudu, Lagos State. 2nd of December 2017, 11 a.m. Fee 10,000 naira. Bank account Zenith Bank account. Topic: UK visas, applications, refusals, and so many things. That's what we're going to look into. The delay in the United Kingdom with regards to the application is as a result of backlogs, and it's quite heavy, but we're getting there. But the thing I want to remind clients out there is that if you change your address and you don't notify us, that will cost you your biometric card. Trust me. If you change your address and you do not notify my offices, you are going to be whacked for. Because Secretary of State will send your biometric card directly to your address. That's what they are doing now. And that could cost you another headache for 2.5 years. So watch out on that. A lot of people are already inside it now. About 10 biometric cards are missing. You know, so it's just to remind you. But other than that, I remain loyal and humble to you all for your support. And I applaud you, I praise you, I thank you for your loving kindness and gesture over my during my birthday period. And I'm still in the mood of my birthday until I finish my church service Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. I love you guys dearly. Thank you so much for your support at all times. Thank you. Ènìyàn ṣáà láṣọ ti tèmi. Ènìyàn ṣáà ni aṣọ ti tèmi. I appreciate you. Without you, I cannot be doing the talking and somebody will not be writing and appraising me. I'll be tired. So I love you guys dearly. I thank you and I appreciate you. I have to leave now. Have a blessed Saturday and enjoy the rest of the weekend. And then I'll see you back next week, Saturday. I think I have seminar in England. I have a topic to talk about next week, Saturday, 11 o'clock. I think there's a seminar for me. I've been invited to talk on parents and child issue at a church called let's have a look quickly. You know, I think so. I I did forwarded this message to some people on my line so that I can keep it with them there. Yeah, there is a seminar. It says Parents All Connect Conference or so. Yeah, meet our speakers on that day. So there's a seminar coming up. I'm going to try to see if I can put it out. But if you look at it carefully, you will see my picture there. You know, I don't know whether you can see me, but I'm here. You know, I'm here. This is me, Tokunbo Olagbaye. So, and we will be talking about issues parents face in the United Kingdom. I will also look at the immigration issue there on that day. I think it's next week, Saturday at 11 o'clock. And my time is about 11 or so, 12, I can't remember. But I'll be speaking to Dr. Chris Ogedengbe, who is hosting us on the day. He said, my seed is blessed. Meeting our speaker, we have Adeze Chiwoke, Marriage for Real. We have Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye, legal practitioner. We have Dr. Nicholas Nunayo, expert educationist. We have Layo Ogedengbe, psalmist, fashion and health. We have Maria Michael Makanjuola, Sweet Cake TV. We have Teju Ogunkoya, early years practitioners. So there are about 7 of us that will be speaking on the day to next week, Saturday, 11 o'clock, where I think it's going to take place somewhere in Herit. You know, it's taking place somewhere in Herit. Yeah. Yeah, the address is here. It will be taking place at Peace Square Center, 5 Pier Road, Herit, DA81TA. I'll try to put it out with on my wall so that I can encourage people that want to come to meet us there. We'll be talking about parenting. My topic, I'll be talking about parenting on that day. I know a lot of people will have their different topics they'll be talking about on the day. So I'll see you next week again by God's grace. But during the week, I'll come on again to Facebook and come and do some talk for my seminar in Nigeria. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. I remain loyal and humble. Take care. Bye for now, everybody.